Good morning, students. Our next theorem is a compact T2 space is regular space. So let us take a topological space X tau which is compact and T2. T2 space means if we take two distinct points in that space, they will have disjoint neighborhoods. Now to prove this topological space is regular, let us take a point X belonging to the set X and a closed subset K of X such that the point X does not belong to the closed set K. Now, to prove that X is regular, we will have to find disjoint neighborhoods of X and K. Now, let us take a point Y belonging to K. Then Y is not equal to X. Now, because X and Y, they are distinct points of X and X is T2 space. In T2 space, distinct points have disjoint neighborhoods. So, by definition of T2, there will exist a neighborhood, say GY of the point X and a neighborhood HY of the point Y such that these two neighborhoods are disjoint. It means intersection of GY with HY, that is empty. Now, for each Y belonging to K, we have Y belongs to HY. So we can say that K is contained in the union of such HY which are corresponding to Y belonging to K. Now, because K is closed subset of X and X is compact, closed subset of compact is again compact. So we can say that K is compact. Now, if we take a collection E of all these HY for which Y belongs to K, then from here we can see that K is contained in the union of these members. So we can say that the collection E forms an open cover for the set K. Now, because K is compact and therefore every open cover of K will have finite subcover. So, there exists a finite subcover for K. It means there will exist finite number of members from the cover E such that K will be covered by the union of those members. So let us take the members HY1, HY2, HY3 up to HYN from the cover E such that K is contained in the union of these members. Now, let us denote the union of these n members by the set H. It means H is union of HYI's where I varies from 1 to n. Then from here, we can see that K is contained in H. Also, H is open, so we can say that H is neighborhood of K. Now, let us take the corresponding GYIs and we define G as the intersection of these n sets. Now, G is an open set and also X belongs to every GYI for every I varying from 1 to n. So we can say that X belongs to their intersection also. It means X belongs to G. Now X belongs to G and G is open. Therefore, we can say that G is neighborhood of X. Thus, we have obtained a neighborhood G of the point X and also we have obtained a neighborhood H of set K. Now, it remains to show that these two neighborhoods are disjoint. It means we have to show that G intersection H is phi. Now, because for every I varying from 1 to n, intersection of GYI with the set HYI, that is empty. And because G being the intersection of GYIs is contained in each set GYI, and therefore combining these two, we can say that intersection of G with every set HYI, that will be empty. And this is true for every I varying from 1 to n. And therefore, from here, we can say that G intersection union of HYIs, that is empty. Now this set is H, so we have obtained intersection of G with H is empty. Thus, for the point X belonging to the set X and a closed subset K of X such that the point X does not belong to the closed set K, we have obtained disjoint neighborhoods of the point X and the closed set K. So, by definition, we can say that the topological space X tau is regular. So this completes the proof of the theorem. Every compact T2 space is regular. Now, our next theorem is, let X tau be a compact topological space and Y with topology tau dash, that is a T2 space. F is a function from X into Y, which is continuous function. Then we have to prove that F is closed. It means whenever we have a continuous function from a compact topological space into T2 space, such a function is always a closed mapping. In order to prove that F is closed map, we will have to show that image of every closed subset of X is closed in Y. So let us take a closed subset of X. So let A subset of X be closed. We have to show that image of A under the function F, that is closed in Y. Now, because we are given X is compact and A is closed subset of X, and therefore A will be compact, because a closed subset of compact set is again compact. Now, we are given that function F is continuous function, and we already discussed continuous image of compact is again compact, and therefore image of A under the continuous function F, that will be compact in Y. Now Y is T2 space, and we already discussed that in a T2 space every compact subset is closed, and therefore we can say that F of A is closed in Y. So we have proved that image of every closed subset of X is closed in Y. So by definition, we can say that F is closed map. Now, our next theorem is, let X tau be a compact topological space and Y with the topology tau dash is T2 space. If F from X into Y is 1, 1, continuous and onto map, then we have to prove that F is homeomorphism. Now, in order to prove that F is homeomorphism, it will be sufficient to prove that F is an open map. So let us prove F is open map. It means we will have to show that image of every open subset of X will be open in Y. So let us take an open subset of X. We have taken G as open subset of X. We have to show that f of G is open in Y. Now let us take K is the complement of the set G. Now because G is open, so its complement will be closed subset of X. And therefore we can say that K is closed subset of X. Now f of K, that will be closed in Y. So its complement will be open in Y. The complement of f of K, that is y minus f of K. So that will be open in Y. Now Y is f of X. So Y minus f of K, that will become f of X minus f of K. That can be written as f of X minus K. X minus K means complement of K, and the complement of K, X minus K means the complement of K, and complement of K, that is G. So from here we have obtained f of G is open in Y. So we have shown that image of every open subset of X is open in Y. And so by definition, this proves that F is open mapping. Now F is already continuous onto and 1-1 map, and now it is open also. So by definition, we can say that F is homeomorphism.